The situation has getting a lot more intense on Beatrice Avenue at the Pentecostal Basic School, where lots of voters are denying the chance of exercising their rights because they denied the Prime Minister from entering the polling station.
Julie is back with us. Julie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hugh.
All right. Julie, I gather you are a JLP indoor agent?
Yes, I am.
Where?
BB Coke High School, Junction
Okay.
St. Elizabeth,
And
Southeastern.
that's so where? Northeast or southeast?
Southeast.
Southeast. So what happened today?
I was working in the PD. I heard a commotion outside. I came out and asked what was happening. They told me that Mr. Scott is overstaying his time given on the premises. I asked them to leave, to give him time to leave and not create anything. I was trying to explain to him that I'm going to ask them to leave. I raised my hand to quiet them so Mr. Scott could hear what I was saying. As soon as I raised my hand to the rest of people that was there, he hit me in the side of my face, the right side of my face, and broke my glasses. The glasses I was wearing fell to the ground.
Hold on. Mr. Scott, is this Norman Scott? The
Mr.
PNP
Norman
candidate,
Scott, the PNP candidate
for Southeast St. Elizabeth?
Southeastern. Yes, sir.
He slapped you?
Slapped me across my face and broke my glasses.
This is after you raised your hand to do what?
Try and make peace. Try and make peace. To calm the laborites that were there. To try and make peace. Ask them to let him leave quietly.
And after he slapped you, what happened?
After he slapped me, because I was talking to him, explaining to him, I said, Mr. Scott, I am trying to make peace and you slap me. He said, I will not be intimidated by anybody.
And what happened next? How was it resolved? How did it end?
My daughter came up to Mr. Scott and said to him, you hit my mother? And he said, I'll show you something before the end of the day.
Oh?
The police officers and soldiers then took him back to his vehicle, and I left, and I'm now at the Junction Police Station.
Are you making a report to the police?
Yes, I am.
Approximately what time did this happen, Miss Francis?
It happened a little past 12.
12. So Mr. Scott was visiting the polling station?
Yes, he was.
And you asked him, or the laborites asked him to leave?
To leave because he was overstaying the time given by the EOJ.
How much time is he given to stay at the polling station?
He is given 5 minutes in each polling division. And
5 minutes.
We have about 7 at BB Coke. So that would make it 35 minutes.
Yes. And he was overstaying his time.
And he was overstaying the time.
You're sure it's him hit you in the face?
Yes, I am sure.
Oh, other people saw?
Yes, sir. People had their phones out videoing what was happening before I went there to try and make peace. So it is caught on video, him assaulting me.
Did you know Mr. Scott before the incident took place?
No, this is my first time seeing Mr. Scott. Except for billboards placed along Southeast, I have not seen him. I've not seen him face to face before today.
Oh, wow. So your glasses has been destroyed?
Yes, it is. It has been destroyed.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called What Could and Go. So one piece of passa. Friends turn enemy, friends turn deadly enemy, and they are going back and forth at it on social media. I am speaking about the likes of Blamdem, the likes of World Dog, the likes of Shelly, and the likes of Squash, amongst others. So his sister Blamdem came out like he usually do, and he makes some damning allegations that Squash mother, Shelly, was in a relationship with dancehall artist known as Duns Jamal, and that she used to get some royal clothings. Blamdem also made some allegations that Squash is locked up, and the person that set up Squash is World Dog. So apparently, it seems as if Shelly, meaning Squash's mother, was unalive, and somebody asked her, somebody kind of mentioned that World Dog is said to have set up her son, and she did not deny or she did not defend World Dog. Pretty much she said it is friends that took down her son Squash. So people are saying, hold on a minute, like I said, the word have been out there that it is probably World Dog that have something to do with it, even though it is not verified or validated. So based on what Shelly said, it seems as if World Dog got wind of what Shelly said, and then World Dog did a live, and World Dog dissed up Shelly and said the fact that he defended Squash, the fact that he is a part of the 6E is surprised or disappointed that Shelly pretty much was making it seem as if he is a snitch or he is one of those persons responsible for Squash, her son, being locked up and about to get convicted by the feds. So people, I am going to let you hear what World Dog, what Blamdem, and what Shelly had to say as it pertains to the mix-up. And there's also a next person known as The Dolly that was saying that Squash was set up by a World Dog based on what the mother Shelly said. So people, it is a whole bunch of passa and mix-up. Anyways, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Man was a fuck Squash mother. A man beat her to sickness. Beat him every day and get some blood clot. And he call G-Man pan the man. And G-Man say, yo, I'm not busy about to know, because you know there. Because them Dunce man a bad boy, they can't ramp Dunce man. When Dunce man beat out in dirty blood clot, you have to take it. Jamal, we don't see just boss, it's a fuck Squash mama. Big pussy, tell pussy Shelly. We kill the youth. We kill the youth baby mother. We better look at youth baby mother if you have youth for yourself. See, it want to broke and what is over blood clot scheme. Because suck out to no mama. I say, me a dirty. I say, I don't know me a bomb buckler, say me a drunk. I don't know say me a drunk for a long time. I don't know say me a drunk. Me come from the worst set of family. For my family, I'm a drunk. I never like them sometimes. I think me give some problem. Because some of my family, when if they're dead, me not be about them. A World Dog sent Squash a prison. God kill me yourself, I lie me a tell. God kill me yourself, I lie me a tell. A World Dog sent Squash. When he got interrogation room, he tell them, say, Squash is the owner of the big international 6 gang. And I suck me see them busting pussy have him in a jail. Because Squash got World Dog got tell the people him say he might lead of the international 6 gang. Yeah, people, World Dog send Squash a prison. Which me like that. Me not a problem with that. But me just want to know say World Dog are informer. Because if you see two alright, people, if you see 2 people join against you, forget rid of you. And you see them turn pan one that you have to rejoice.
Last half of so now 6. And they bring down the man thing and one blood clot cast fail upon the man. And then you know one turn around. Look how much time I say 6. Look how much time I will fight for 6. You know, look in the say, ever see none of them come and say yet, all 6 mother in a box with people who are saying me an informer. You ever hear 6 mother say, no, yes, here are no informer. You don't love sympathy too much. You see, nobody now fight with no son. Only the real friend them around them a fight with no son. And that company internet and draw down people name, draw down people character for look a gift. And you know real people them we are stand up back around, bro. Big man thing. You know if you go when you look a corruption business, man.
Shelly, they do this for fame and forget little roses. Pity you, World Dog. I never come on TikTok and beg a soul a rose, nor nobody. TikTok take care of you and your family. Right? TikTok no pay me bills. TikTok no feed me. I never take $1 off of TikTok and buy myself a soda. Come here, no World Dog. All you mean say me fi come defend and say you're not informer. Me live a foreign fi know what I got along at Jamaica me live. Why not go over Unpint no answer Unpint? Did I call a name, sir? Did I call him when I get shut up? I water run out of my eye the way I beg and cuss out people on TikTok for you and fight for you on TikTok. Me if you come and say you are not informer. How many man set up my son? How many people do my son wrong? How many people backstab him? Did I call a name? If your conscience about you, don't ever call my name. Me not do it for fame. I made up on my level to you send me for request and I accept it. And me I tell them say they must be careful of friend. Did I call them? Me know who you in a war for you and who in a war party. Me up on TikTok like uno. Me not TikTok again. Me don't know what I go on TikTok till people send me wagwan. Roll down your neck. You never call me from my son get locked up. I say wagwan. But now you can't come and say me they come on TikTok for roses and something. Eh? You ever hear me come on roses that beg and they do fuck with the skin out my ass and they do something to get money? Eh? You know what thing you say about me? I'm telling no boy never beat me a day in my life. But no blood stain upon my shoulder. No blood stain on the pan Shelly's shoulder. I pay love me get from her good take care of. But you don't get no clout off of me. So no can TikTok vultures and drunk. When I say wait for me dead for the name of my body wall. Come on from my word like I never mention the name of day in my life. The way I fight for you and defend you. When I can know you can contact. When I go for unpint. Eh? Go on for unpint. You know if you come for me because I never call the name. I know TikTok stay. Me never call you. Nobody never mention him.
So people, like I said, this is one piece of pasa, one piece of mix-up about friends that turn enemy. All of them, most of them, from Montego Bay, a part of the 6 at one time, friends turn deadly enemy. Friends that it seems as if want to take out each other. Friends that seems as if they want to bust each other's throats. This shows you the type of mentality that happens in the garrison based on the mix-up mindset that most persons have. Because here it is, these people used to hang out together, or most of them at one time or the other. Now they're on social media pretty much trying to take away each other's life, take away each other's freedom by the allegations that they are making. And we see Squash is locked up. Squash is facing a whole bunch of time. But other persons, based on what they are saying, they are putting their lives, they are putting their family's life in a jeopardy. And people, all of this is for the cloud, because sometimes it seems as if these people just have a loose mouth, loose lip. And like you've heard me said in the past, loose lips get you locked up, and even worse, loose lips lose life. These people are just a set of persons that have the same mentality, crab in a barrel mentality, this garrison mentality, where it seems as if the only thing that they know to do is bring down each other, waiting and praying and itching to see each other's demise. Friends turn enemies, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, if you've ever been wondering if the street is dead, there is nothing called respect anymore. It is all about anything goes. Especially persons that are famous, persons that are social media personality, and persons that people seem as being successful, whichever way they made their come up, whether it is by despicable acts. One of such person is RT Boss. We say that he's always in a controversy with this one, that one, specifically Spice. So we thought that somebody like that, whenever he goes to Jamaica, his life is going to be in imminent danger. Well, people, it seems as if that is the polar opposite from the truth. So we know that the election time is up on us, and we saw that RT Boss was out and about in his green shirt representing for the JLP in public view. Anybody could see him. That means that any sorts of enemy that he had, well, people, it seems as if he actually had some bodyguard. However, the point that I am trying to make is that these persons realize that things have changed drastically. There's nothing about street, there's nothing about respect. It is all about anything goes. So take a listen, take a look at RT Boss on the street, and then I'll give my piece. So people, like I said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. There you have the video in live and in living color. RT Boss that we thought would have gone stealth whenever he goes to Jamaica he is out and about, he is highlighted in that green shirt and nobody is going to do him anything. And that applies to anybody, meaning that anything goes, you can say just about anything without being held accountable, meaning that losing your life or getting badly injured. It seems as if Jamaica has changed. Is it for the better or is it for the worse? Let me know what you think in the comment section, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news based on the controversy and clash between dancehall artists Maladan and Chronic Law. We saw that it seems as if all of the persons from Montego Bay that were aligned with the six friends turned enemy, they have something to say. One of the most notorious is a man known as Blamdem. Blamdem has been speaking a whole bunch of stuff even before Squash met his final demise, meaning that he was locked up by the state and then transferred to the feds. Looking at a whole bunch of time, supposed to be sentenced anytime soon. So persons are saying, hold on a minute, how is it that Blamdem have so much information? How is it that Blamdem is doing so much stupidness, buffoonery on social media in a real life, but yet he is still out there doing the same all buffoonery? One particular individual, this is exactly what he had to say. I want you to take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yeah, I want to know if me want to pray say the boy when you blame them. You know, see them boy they are feds. You know, see a feds them boy they sign paper with and work with feds. Blame them are the first man give away information for Squash man. You hear that? Blame them are the biggest informer. And when I see some bag artists, when I see consider themselves from rate, or some artists from rate number CLAAT. When I know a gangster, I see go bitch out themselves and blame them. You hear that, dog? And blame them a boy at the media, brother. I inform upon the next man we consider themselves as gangster, like Uno. And a them boy them soon go take side with. Blame them a batty boy. For a boy where in America, brother. And I talk about how much gun him have and how much people him go shoot. And feds not go for them the boy they already look at things them boy they talk on the media in America. And you think feds make a next man try them thing there. When I work with the feds and see if them not go for him a long time. So Ivan he just chat some simpler thing. Ivan he chat simple thing and we blood clot blame them chat and feds go for him. You hear that? Blame them and them boy there. You see the deal with them boy they make for in America is a part of the deal for sell out the man them so. Them boy they have more leniency, more freedom more than the man them. Because blame them are informer, you know.
Now people, this is my views as it pertains to Blamdem. Blamdem have a whole bunch of information, but Blamdem also say some stuff that is not particularly true. Half-truth at best. The fact that Blamdem, a man that is there, do a whole bunch of controversial shit, always seen with some sorts of gun, always seen making all sorts of death threats to persons, always saying that he's going to bring this one down, bring that one down. We saw that he had a confrontation with Pretty Dan, and we thought that he was going to get locked up. Don't hear anything else about that case. Don't know if both of them were capping or what is the circumstances as it pertains to that. However, it is very, very strange that somebody can act like that, especially in a place like America where law enforcement is very strict and get away with it. And you know, like they say, when you dance with the devil, you get FUCK. However, sometimes when you are the person that is working with the feds, working with law enforcement, they will give you a long rope and eventually you are going to hang yourself. Is that going to be the case as it pertains to Blamdem? Only time will tell. Point blank and period.
Over the next few years, in our third term, we will double the minimum wage from $16,000, what we have carried it to now, having almost tripled it, to $32,000. In our first budget, the minimum wage will move from 16,000 to 18,500 and then gradually after that for the next few years.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, if Andrew Holness is not the best master manipulator in the business, the top chopper in Jamaica, then nobody else is. We saw that a couple of days ago, there was a debate on national TV between himself and the leader of the opposition. Most persons, experts would say that the leader of the opposition won that clash, hands down. You would have thought that the Prime Minister would come with his best showing all of what he has planned for Jamaica, all of the implementation that he's going to make sure that Jamaicans live a better life. However, when the pollster, specifically Don Anderson, came out and they said that Marky G won hands down, we saw that it seems as if Andrew Holness and the JLP had to make a strategic move. And that strategic move was to increase the minimum wage from 16,000 to 32,000 overtime. I am going to speak about what overtime means. However, let's speak about how is it that Andrew Holness and his team that were planning that debate didn't come up with this on the day of reckoning, meaning that debate, the last debate between the leaders of the JLP and PNP. Doesn't it seem quite strange that after he lost hands down, that was when he came up with the plan? You know, sir, we are leading or we are losing in the polls. We need to come up with something strategic that is going to be a game changer. And if we promise persons that their minimum wage is going to increase from 16,000 to 18,500 for the first year, and then increase takes it up to 32,000, sorry. But he did not say if that 32,000 is going to be in 1,000 years, 4 years, 5 years. I guess he means 5 years. But people, like they say, a promise is a comfort to a fool. And these persons in Jamaica have been fools for decades. So I say this to say that don't be surprised if people actually take the bait and swallow this big pill. Now, based on what the Chamber of Commerce is saying, which would be expert on business, it is not practical. It is going to be problematic for persons of mama and papa shop to double the salary of their employees. So the people that are the employees are going to benefit, but on a whole, it is going to be bad. So he wants the JLP to explain, which the explanation is not forthcoming as yet. However, like I said, promises are comfort to a fool. After the election, which would be today, whatever choice these people make, if they are granted that promise, it is yet to be determined, or it is going to be yet to be determined. Point blank and period.